116 as Brock Lesnar defends his UFC heavyweight history. We look back at the rapid rise of both UFC main event.
If Brock Lesnar was living in front of his cave, you know, every weekend or something, you know, I mean, he's
undefeated. Not only has he never been beat, nobody's ever made it out of it. He knocks everybody out.
Shane Carwin pounding away.
No, we are.
He might be as tall as I am, and he might...
There has never been a more perfect matchup for Brock.
Last July, in his first title defense, Brock Lesnar took on. Tensions ran high.
I'm working on the intricacies of detail.
Clean fight. Touch gloves, let's make it official.
Frank dives down. He's got a hold of a leg, and he slips to half guard.
this crazy one-arm crucifix where all Frank had to defend himself was like...
It's basically nothing but your face sitting there.
He is doing a lot of damage here, Mike. That's not a lot of fun.
And then he just beat his face to chop me.
About it.
What it has taught me is discipline and respect. It's the first thing when you...
The day after Brock defeated Lane, he may be a champion, but he has a long ways to go.
The fans needed to know that the vast majority of the fighters, you know, were...
Always being himself. There's other guys that walk around with their chest out. I mean, this guy's born right.
Enjoy you.
Somebody got into the cage, went to war with you, went to battle. What Brock do? Brock was an ass, and Shane said it.
Brock is as a person. He comes across like that to everybody, like it's my fist, and it's lights out when my fist hit him.
Lesnar hates everybody anyway, so he already hates Shane Carwin, no matter what.
The sun comes up, the sun goes down. I'm still the champion.
Physically,
Shane is a very intelligent guy.
you would think would make a living in a cage beating the out of dudes.
Accept them for who they are.
He's smart enough to understand that he's not good enough to beat Brock Lesnar.
Remains unbeaten.
Of his 12...
Has defeated Frank Mir.
Shane Carwin's a beast.
He's a real dangerous guy.
Big power displayed by Shane. Easy takedown.
Both of these guys cut to 265.
I think I would like to keep it on the feet, but being able...
Has to deal with someone who's just as good of a wrestler, just as strong.
Doing a lot of damage here, Mike. You got those big lunch boxes slamming into your face. That's...
Wrestle? Then I'll take him to school.
NCAA Division I national champion. Brock's not impressed.
That's why there's different divisions that don't quite have what it takes.
On one issue, there's no debate.
To tell you how gloves. His hands are actually bigger than Brock's.
Shane Carwin brings...
Got knocked out. Throughout my whole... But there's one thing that they don't talented.
And here we go!
We haven't seen that on Brock.
I haven't had to do that because very long.
He's gonna...
I don't have any question mark when I step in the octagon.
When my hands touch people, they go down. I don't care how big you are.
The showdown for the undisputed. You are watching UFC main event. Well, the energy inside the MGM Grand Garden Arena is at an all-voted UFC heavyweight champion of the world. Here now.
All right, gentlemen, you've been over your instructions in the back. I expect a clean fight. Obey my...
I got goosebumps. I'm ready to go. Red trunks for Lesnar. Shot. Brock Lesnar. Hands high. Remember, Lesnar threw that right hand up to his feet. Throws the knee. Carwin loves the dirty boxing. Orbital bone of Heath Herring with the big right hand. Did Brock have begun? Carwin with the uppercut. Big uppercut. Brock is covered. The knee by Carwin. Carwin has got moving away. Lesnar trying to push him off. Is here. How much has Brock Lesnar trained off of his back? Brock is in trouble, Joe. He's in big off. Josh Rosenthal right on top of the action. question, is Shane Carwin going to punch himself out here? This building electric. Everyone on their feet. Oh, big but not beaten. Big right hands. You can hear them, Joe. Can Brock get up? Unbelievable power. And we have seen it.
Half guard right now, but it's an open half guard.
I mean, credit Brock.
Face is swollen, and I think he's badly hurt. And Shane's pushing down on that left
back
side.
to his feet. Wow. Strategy utilized by Carwin trying to stop the fight, and he was
kidding. The big question is, how much did that take out of him?
Both men. This is the longest fight of Shane Carwin's career now.
He's got to kind of pace himself.
10 seconds.
A lot of calculating has to be done here. She's covering her head and looking down on the ground. And here we see Shane Carwin. Never seen before. We've never seen a guy as big as Brock beating up.
Carwin just winked at Brock Lesnar. What a way to start this fight.
Lesnar's corner telling him that Shane Carwin is exhausted. You know what it's like that Carwin just shook it off.
Now will Brock look for the big right hand? Oh. Yes. Of the heavyweight champion Lesnar. Brock Lesnar, powerful takedown. Vicious ground and pound.
How tired is Shane Carwin? How much did he blow out in that first round?
On top of Shane Carwin.
Well, you know that Shane had to kind of...
The two best heavyweights in the world. That out.
He's got an arm triangle.
Trying to fit. Brock
He's okay for now. If Brock tightens it up, you see...
Relaxed to Shane Carwin. With one of the strongest... The undisputed heavyweight champion of the world! Wow.
So he with his left arm. Now watch him hop out of it. That's when he tightened it up. Before that, Shane had a little bit of air.
But referee Josh Rosenthal has called a stop to this contest at 2 minutes. And still, the underdog, Lesnar!
Around in the second